Listen. There's two sides of your business. I'm just going to give you an example. You have fulfillment. Fulfillment, that means the client pays you and you do the work and you fulfill the duties you were hired for.
You're fulfilling your destiny.
Then you have sales, to bring in the money. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. Today we're going to talk about a big issue that we see where business owners get confused on what comes first. The horse or the cot, or the cot or the horse. Which one? Chicken before the egg, eggs, chicken, 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 eggs. We want to provide some guidance on how to handle, drum roll, hire first or grow first. I don't know what to do. Listen, this is what you don't want to run into. As a business owner, you want to grow. Great. If you want to grow, lead with the sale. Hold on.
What do you mean by that, Andy?
I want you to understand what I'm saying. You know what's so crazy? I'll say this over and over again. I'll be in someone's face like this. Hey, I think you should sell first. You want to lead with revenue. Lead with revenue. And they're like, I think I need to hire people. No, you need to. I've done this a million times. I have hundreds of projects. I think I need to hire for. Stop. I'm trying to tell you right now. Listen, let's reel it in. If you're trying to grow and you don't lead with the sale, it's you. Listen. There's two sides of your business. I'm just going to give you an example. You have fulfillment. Fulfillment, that means the client pays you and you do the work and you fulfill the duties you were hired for.
You're fulfilling your destiny.
Then you have sales, to bring in the money.
Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the fucking money, shithead?
That keeps your business alive. Excuse my passion. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. I believe in myself.
Keep going.
The money that comes in from sales is going to be fueled by the opportunities that are generated from the growth-driven tactics like advertising, promotion, networking, canvassing, whatever it is. If you're sending out smoke signals to bring in more business, for the love of God, lead with the sale. Do the promotional stuff that will bring in the opportunities for the sales guy that you just hired. Now, let me give you the polar opposite. The original mistake that people make. Well, I need to hire first. Okay, that's fine. You can have your belief, but let me give you the play-by-play on what's going to happen. I'm getting too crazy on
No,
this
you
show.
got this shit,
I'm
bro. I
getting too
love
crazy.
it. No, but this is the type of shit that I want to see.
It's a little embarrassing, but
This is the type of
I
shit-
just get crazy about this stuff. Listen.
I'm gonna just let you roll with it, bro.
Listen.
I like it.
If you hire a salesperson and you're paying them X amount of dollars, say salary plus commission, that person comes on board. They need to make money. They have to make money, right? And you don't feed them the opportunities. The people are not calling. They're not filling out the form on your website. They're not going, hey, I'd like to use your services. If you're not investing in the growth-driving tactics, advertising, promotion, smoke signals, messages from the butt cheeks of aliens, it doesn't matter. If that sales guy, sales girl does not have opportunities, they're out the door. Now, your original tactic was, I need to hire first. That's a mistake. if you have people's asses in the seats, salespeople that are waiting for leads to call, and you didn't set up an infrastructure to get those leads. Do you see where I'm going with this? Follow me. Listen.
Think, Mark.
Put down the beer. Just follow me. Sober mind. Just lead with the sale. The sale will fund the business, providing it the lifeblood that it needs, then fulfill. Now, if you're worried about the timeline that it takes to hire somebody, totally understandable. Totally understandable. That's fine. Let's say it's a kind of a long cycle to qualify somebody. Invest in the sale first, which is marketing, advertising, promotion, smoke signals. Invest in that all the time. Let that run. It's going to feed the salesperson, which you're paying, and they need to make money. They have the opportunity, okay? But time it in a way that, let's say there's a 90-day run time. It takes you 90 days on the average to hire a qualified fulfillment crew, a staff, a single person, a contractor, whatever it is. Let's say you don't feel like you're properly staffed to handle that growth. Figure out in your mind how long it took you to hire that person. Take that 90-day, I'm giving you an example. Take the 90-day window and say, okay, if it takes 90 days to be filled up with enough sales that I need to have more fulfillment and hire that talent, the contractor, whatever, give yourself a 90-day window so you don't have people sitting in the seats twiddling their thumbs with nothing to do. And especially if that person is a W-2 and they're an employee, you got to pay them for virtually like nothing going on.
I'm just kind of landing any run with this shit because it's very simple, but people don't understand it. And you kind of like just driven it right in. The thing is, you're thinking about, hiring someone is a plan of growth. Hiring someone immediately means growth. You're hiring someone, that's growth.
But you have to keep them busy.
But you can't do anything without like supplying that growth. Imagine a fire. There's like two sticks. There's a little fire. They're on fire. You pour some gasoline on it, but the fire goes up for a second, but then it goes back down because there's two little sticks. You got to throw more sticks on there. You got to feed it more sticks so that when you pour the gasoline on there, then it can grow.
Yeah.
Then you have that infrastructure. You need the money. Money is the lifeblood.
Grow first. So to try to get at like the point of the show.
Grow the money first.
Grow the money. Grow the revenue first. Growth equates to more revenue. More revenue fuels the business with the lifeblood that it needs. Because here's the thing. If you're hiring before you grow, before you drive revenue,
You're just bleeding money at that point.
It's free real estate.
you're exactly like Yakub said. It's you're bleeding money. You're taking the precious money that you could have invested into growth and infrastructure and a system to produce revenue over and over again. And you just spent it on some guy that, dude, he or she is gonna quit.
Here's another way to look at it, which I hope I remember because it just left me. Okay, so would you rather? Okay, so think of it like in a situation where like you're selling a product, service, whatever it is. You could have that one or two sales guys, maybe three, is that at first, that you turn into absolute killers. They're out there selling, they're churning, they're going crazy. Or you could hire 6, 7, 8 salespeople who don't have as much business and they're just kind of, they're good, right? They're all right. They got sales coming in, but it's not a lot. I would personally rather have at the beginning of my company, I'd rather have those 2 to 3 people who are killing it and have them be beasts.
Now, there is a famous business story. I have probably talked about it before. You can confirm with Jake. But we have talked about how Bill Gates, originally sold an idea that didn't exist. He got the sale. He got the sale. One of the richest people in the world did this. Forget about Andy G. Forget about me.
Coupe Savouge.
Who cares? Whatever. Talk shit. One of the most wealthy people in the world, this is what they did. He sold, I think it was a software.
Yeah.
Yeah. He sold it. Sold it. He's got the sale. He got the revenue before implementing. So if one of the greatest success stories in America did it, then
Well, that's how you test out.
maybe you should follow that model.
Look at clothing brands.
I'm not talking out of my
it's like-
ass. I deal with so many businesses that I see these problems and these mistakes and the pitfalls that people make. So it's not coming from, I'm not like green behind the ears. I know what I'm talking about. And we put these episodes out to educate people on, to avoid the issues, the pitfalls, because it happens in business and entrepreneurship. People do things, they're reaching in the dark. They get bad advice. Who knows? We actually see hundreds of cases of issues and businesses and successes that you start to see patterns. So we're providing this information so you understand. You invest in growth first. And just to recap, growth means investing in leads, investing in advertising, investing in a better website, investing in driving in traffic to your business, both organically and
Things
paid.
that provide growth.
Anything that provides growth. Fucking yard signs.
Traction.
You could
I mean,
put yard
anything.
signs on the highway. I don't give a shit. As long as you're doing something that's going to position you for growth. Bumper stickers. Whatever it is, you're doing
We should get some
something.
RBR t-shirts.
T-shirts. As long as you're doing something that's investing towards growth and more revenue, then you're doing the right thing. That comes first. That takes priority. Revenue is king. Cash is king. Whatever you want to say. That's the blood. Can you survive without blood? Hold on, let's back up. Can you survive with no blood in your system? Think about it. Everybody at home. The blood is the revenue.
All right, listen.
Slow it down. Slow
Listen,
it down. The blood is the revenue. I'm giving people an analogy so they can understand. This is education. The blood is the revenue.
Yes.
Right? Comes into the body, comes into the business. Then it goes out to the capillaries, which are the employees, right? They get the work done, right? They're providing nutrients throughout the body or fulfilling the client's needs. Very similar, right? Picture the heart as the bank account. Blood goes in there. Pay the employees. Pay the employees. Pay for the software. Pay this, pay that. Those are the capillaries, arteries, veins. That's dope.
It's a heartbeat.
Keep it coming in. Keep it pumping. Keep it coming into your business, right? Now, you investing in, let's say, a couple employees first, that's like randomly putting on a football helmet and you have no blood coming in. You're like, I'm gonna pass her. And the football helmet's like, we're not playing a game. What are we doing? There's no reason for me to be on your head. Why do you have a football helmet on? I'm giving an analogy. I love analogies because it simplifies sometimes complex topics.
Helps people understand certain
Yeah.
things.
So I'm just trying to explain. The blood comes first. You being alive, your business being alive comes number one first. Grow first, hire second. It goes revenue, fulfill. Revenue, fulfill. Very simple.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Real Business Roundtable. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know I was quiet, but Andy kind of drove it right in there. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. You get notified every single time we post a new episode. Check us out on Instagram and TikTok for updates and more. Peace out.